All right, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to start off by saying, Call Halayim La Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Akakwadash. Double honors to my apostle, elders of great millstone, who taught me this truth and rule well. And peace and salutation to you brothers out there laboring in this truth and all righteousness and sincerity. To you, I say Shalom. All right, this is your brother Amon from the GMS Charlotte Camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. In this lesson, pretty much going to go in the spirit with, I was checking through some things, and something popped up on in my spirit because Esau is constantly watching us, man. For brothers that are out there laboring in this truth, man. Esau has an eye on all of us because at the end of the day, man, they view us as a threat to their world because in order for them to establish the New World Order, they want and need slaves that are going to comply to what their demands are, man. All right, because I always say this: what use is a slave that has some sense about him, man? That's going to question the things that they tell you to do, man. All right, they want a slave that's compliant, and the men of the Lord, we're not compliant to what this devil is pushing, man, because the thing that he's pushing is anti-Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man, is wickedness, man. All right, so we got to understand and don't forget that we're in a spiritual war right now, man. It's an all-out war, honestly, because it's a war on all levels, mentally, physically, and spiritually, man. So you got to constantly remind yourself the state that we're in, man. Constantly continue to arm yourself, with the scriptures, stay in the spirit, because at the end of the day, Esau is about to come down on us, man. All right, so we gotta likewise arm ourselves, man, in the right, with the right tools, man. All right, so I'm gonna start here in the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 12, and it reads, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places," right? It says we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, man. All right, because, not only, is it, like I said, a physical war, because Esau, on all levels is attacking and, destroying Jake, man. Like I said, it's the actual physically where you got, Jake dying by, different means such as, the police shooting Jake down, man, from they poisoning our food to, the water, the air, all different types of, things that they're doing to kill us off as a people. It's not only talking about that, but it also says against principalities. We're going to go into that word, principalities. All right. This is G746. Alright, it says, go all the way down, definition 5A, it says of demons, of angels and demons, right? Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah has, demons and angels working on, both sides of the fence, man. You got the angels on the right-hand side, doing the bidding of the Lord, and you also got the demons on the left-hand side, that are doing the work of Satan, which in turn is doing the work of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Because you gotta remember, like I said, the Lord is omnipotent, man. All right, he's all knowing, he's all power, man. He controls both sides of the fence. And if you don't believe that, man, read Isaiah 45:7. All right, but that's not staring off on the point. But it said that we're wrestling against principalities, so it's angels and demons, working on the minds of these people, to come against you, man. All right, because you walk around in your walk, your everyday walk, man, and you can see that the mind of the people are infested with demons, man. Everything has demons on it. It's a demonic world that we're walking in, man. Because it's ruled by Satan. It says against powers. Let's look up that word powers, man. All right. It says the power of authority, influence, and of right privilege. Going down. That's not the one I wanted. Slocky. It says the power of rule or government, the power of him whose will and command must be submitted by others and obeyed. Right. That's talking about the so-called white man. All right. Because Esau is the one that rules the earth right now, according to Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right. But Esau is the one that's setting in place all these different things that the world is falling after, man. All right. He set up homosexuality. He set up transgenderism. He set up the making of GMOs, the chemtrails being sprayed. He's financing the wars that's going on in the world. Playing both sides of the fence. Esau is doing all these, man. And it's all to gear up to usher in this new world order. This one world government, man. So they can have full control over the whole planet, man. It says against the rulers of darkness of this world. We're just talking about Esau, man, and against spiritual wickedness in high places, because these damn devils, man, they pray to the spiritual demon Satan, and cast demonic spells upon the earth, man. Really trying to put them demons on Jake, man. But the scriptures tell you that there's no enchantment against Jacob, so the elect. We're not going to be taken by these demons, man. They're not going to possess us, man. The demons are going to attack you, but they're not going to be able to get a foothold on you, because Yahweh Shem Shai has us protected, man. All right, because the Lord has put a hedge of angels around us to protect us, man. But we're going to be tried in this thing, man. All right. Because in this walk, man, you gonna catch hell from all avenues to prepare you for the end time that we're coming into, man. The time of Jacob's trouble. Because if you can't realize the scenery that's being set, man, to where Jacob's trouble is literally almost around the corner, man. All right, if not here already, because you got different things taking place, such as the medieval plagues are starting to hit, man. You're seeing different cases of the bubonic plague, make its return, man. The measles are being, being used as a biological warfare tactic to keep to help quarantine people, man. So it's different things going on that let you know that, hey, we're in a war right now, man, and you gotta arm yourself, man. All right. But what are you going to arm yourself with, man? Matter of fact, it's like I forget how the scripture goes. Bear with me real quick. Like I said, I'm going in the spirit, so Salakia. First Peter 4:1. This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 1. It says, "For as much then as Hamashiach have suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind, for he that has suffered in the flesh has ceased from sin." Right, you gotta do like how Yahweh Shai did when he walked the planet 2,000 years ago, man, because Yahweh Shai caught hell just like how we're catching hell, man, because you gotta remember when Yahweh Shai was on the earth, man, he was here during the time of the Romans, who were also, the Edomites, man. All right, so the Lord, had to face the same things we had to face, man. Demons tried to, play the Lord's mind, You see, he was tempted by Satan, so the Lord he went through exactly what we're going to now. The scripture tell you that the servant is not greater than the master, so how much more, the Lord went through it that we wasn't going to go through it, man. So that's why the scripture talk about, taking up your cross, man, because if we're going to, seek the same reward that Yahweh Shah, he got, man, that means we're going to have to drink of the cup that the Lord took too, man. So in order for him to do that, what did he do? He armed himself with the scriptures, man. All right, because with the scriptures, we that's our weapon to combat. You know, in this war that we're fighting, man. Which leads me to the next scripture. Because what this devil is trying to do, you know, is make this fight on a carnal level. But see, the thing is with us, man, we know that fighting back against Esau with carnality, man, is not the answer, because Esau was blessed with the sword. So with that blessing that he has, man, there's no combating, you know, Esau with his own weapon, because he's perfected it, man. You know, he's perfected, you know, the weaponry and that carnal mind state, man. That's why he's done the things that he's done to our people, to take their spirituality away, to make them completely like him, man, a carnal man. All right, but the thing with us, man, this is how we, you know, this is how we walk, man. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 3. It reads, "For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua to the pulling down of strongholds." Right? We don't walk in the flesh, man. We don't war in the Slaki. We don't Slaki. Let me get my thoughts together. It says that we walk in the flesh, but we don't war after it, man. So when Esau comes down on us, man, we're not gonna fight back using his weapons, man. Our greatest weapon that the Lord gifted us with, you know, is these scriptures and prayer, man. You know, because when we